My time at Newman has affected my faith life in so many beautiful ways. Since coming to Drexel, I've noticed that I've taken more responsibility for my faith life in terms of going to Mass and attending events, and having the support of the community, including the brothers, the Focus missionaries, and other students, has just made it so much more of a priority in my life, which I think is really beautiful, because you have that community that supports you, and not only that supports you, but that creates such a welcoming and fun environment for you to practice out your faith life. And you know that you always have people to go to, whether you just need to talk to someone, whether you need someone to pray with in the chapel, or really for anything. It's just beautiful to have this community that is built here at the Newman Center.
The Newman Center provided such a foundation for the faith that I have today. I would make the argument personally that I wouldn't be the Catholic that I am today if it wasn't for the Newman Center. From the brothers to the alumni before me to my peers and even the people after me that have been involved and participated in and helped and grow our Newman Center community.
My favorite thing about Newman was how it was a constant during my time at Drexel. No matter where I was in my career, no matter where I was living, no matter what I was going through, I always had a home. I always knew that there were people who cared about me, and I knew that it was a place where I could forge lasting friendships and lasting relationships. And that has remained true even since I've graduated. Going back to St. AJ's and seeing the brothers and seeing my old friends still feels a lot like coming home.
Some of my favorite memories at Drexel Newman are from our weekend retreats. Everything from adoration that lasted all night long, to the small groups and the games and the meals we shared. It was all just a great time growing closer to each other and closer to Jesus.
It was a really beautiful thing during the 5 years that I attended Drexel, that every year the Newman community just grew like wild. And I look at the retreats today, and there's literally more than tenfold the number of students participating. And it's just an absolutely wonderful thing to look back and see how much the Drexel community has grown in this Newman Center and continues to flourish.
I support the Newman Center because the Newman Center was a place that made people feel like they belonged. I remember when I started at Drexel, my first 2 years almost, I went from activity to activity to activity. I tried water polo, swimming, some different professional groups, and it wasn't until I found Newman that I felt at home, that I felt like I was with a group of people that cared about me genuinely and that I could care for genuinely. I remember going on my first retreat in Mike Chavanis' parents' backyard and just bonding with people for 3 days. And fast forward a decade later, they're still some of the best people I know.
Hi, this is Adeline Kiefer, and I graduated from Drexel in 1977 as Adeline Gerace. And at that time, what was Newman like when I was a student? Well, at that time back in the 70s, it was booming. There were 3 Newman centers that we were all friends with: the Drexel Newman, the Temple Newman, and the Penn Newman. And the 3 organizations would get together, and we would have either parties at the Temple campus or the Drexel campus or the Penn campus.
So one of the things I really appreciated about being part of the Drexel Newman Catholic community is, overall, it was a really big part of my college life. And I made new friends, I became closer to God, and I would go to a lot of fun events that they would host, such as the retreats, the masses, service trips, Newman brunches, and other fun activities such as like going out to eat and drink, going bowling, doing open mic night, playing sports, and many more. And I also like the fact that it grew a lot and more people got interested in it, and because of that, I was able to make more friends.
Your love is like a radiant diamond bursting inside us. We cannot contain.
Happy 100th anniversary, Drexel Newman! Woo woo!
Happy 100th anniversary, Drexel Newman.
Hey Drexel Newman, happy 100th anniversary.
Happy 100th anniversary, Drexel Newman. We love you so much. Thank you for all you do.
Happy 100th, Drexel Newman.
Happy 100th, Drexel Newman.